The other day while I was in the house, I heard my wife and two daughters outside trying to get the 19 or 20-year-old horse Charlie into the new trailer. You see, the new trailer that we have is enclosed, completely enclosed. The old trailer that we used had more openness to it, and you could see outside, and she would go right in it, and she wasn't used to this trailer. So they were struggling trying to get this horse in this trailer, and she just would not go. It looked like it wasn't going to happen, but they needed to take her to the vet. I went out to try to assist them, and a friend of mine told me an old trick on how to get a horse into a trailer like that. What you do is you get the horse to where it's about to go in to the trailer, headed straight toward it right there at the door, and that's usually as far as you can get them. After that, you take a lead rope, and one person gets on one side, another on the other side, and you put it on their back legs right below their rump. And you take that lead rope and you put pressure on those back legs like you're almost trying to pull them into the trailer, and you move the rope back and forth, and it sort of gives them an uncomfortable feeling like a rope burn. Well, we were doing this and trying to get her in there for several minutes and pulling, and they had feet saying, "Come on, Charlie, come on," just trying to get her in there, and she would not budge. But as I held that rope, I said, you know what? I said, this isn't very hard, and I'm not discouraged. I can have patience. I said, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to pull on this rope and go back and forth until this horse goes in there. I don't care if I have to stand here 10, 15 minutes doing it. And as soon as I said that to myself, that horse lifted up its front leg and walked into that trailer. I could have given up. I could have went and got a whip and started hitting the horse saying, get in there. Never would have worked. But I done what my friend told me to do, and I was persistent. And the horse went in. The horse went to the vet. They came home. Everything was okay. Why am I telling you this story? It's because I read a verse yesterday that says, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season you shall reap if you faint not. I don't know what you may be ready to give up on. You may be ready to give up on a marriage. You may be ready to give up on your job. You may be ready to give up on your children. And you may be ready to give up on God because of the discouragement that you have. You've tried to get that old horse in the trailer. You've tried to do the best you could. You've tried to live for God. You've worked on your marriage. You've tried to do the best you could at starting your business. But the Bible says, let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season you shall reap if you faint not. And maybe you haven't seen any results with what you've been pursuing, but maybe it's not your season. I want to encourage you to keep on trying, to be patient, to enjoy the process, to continue to trust God and believe God and ask Him to help you, and ask Him to send the rain and to send the sunshine and to send whatever He needs to, so that one day you'll be able to reap. But you will never reap if you faint. So keep on going forward.